when we first started this Run-DMC, me and Run was all over the place. We wasn't coordinated. I actually, in the early shows, when we had It's Like That and Sucker Seas out, in those early shows, I was wearing Pumas. I was wearing Kangol. Me and Run were completely different. It wasn't until the second show that we did as Run-DMC, once Jay became our DJ, what had happened was Jay missed the first show we ever did because he had went down to Jamaica Avenue in New York to buy gear to get fresh for the show. And he didn't know that we had to leave to head to the city at 6:30 because we had to be at sound check by 8. You know what I'm saying? At the Disco Fever. This was our first show at the Disco Fever. So Jay got left, and Jay said, I cried. But in Jay's mind, he was never missing a show again. So the second time that we had to play the Fever, when we pulled up to Jay's front steps, we pulled up in front of Jay's house. He comes out the house. He got the 4-speaker JVC box, the 2-cassette 4-speaker JVC box. He got on black leaves. He got on the white Adidas with the black stripes, but there's no laces in them. He got on a black sweatshirt, and he got on the black Adidas jacket with the black Adidas jacket with the white stripes. And he got on his Godfather hat. And when he stepped onto the steps, when we saw Jay, Russell had been telling us, you and D need stage outfits. You need stage outfits. So our thing was, yeah, we know we do. But we would always point at Flash and Africa Bambaataa and the Zulu Nation. But we ain't wearing that shit now, because the first rappers had no rappers to look up to because they were the first. So when the first rappers such as Bambaataa, Zulu Nation, and Flash got into show business, they looked at their idols in show business, who was the Rolling Stones, Parliament Funkadelic, and Rick James. That's why they dressed like that. When we came to showbiz, looking at the guys who invented it, the breakdancers and the DJs, when we saw them on those early flyers, or we saw them at block parties, or we saw them, at the park parties, they were dressed like us. So that's what me and Run was attempting to do. Our wardrobe was how we woke up in the morning. But Russell was saying, but you need to be coordinated and this and that. So when Jay stepped out on that front porch, dressed from head to toe into what now is the Run-DMC attire, me and Run said it, and before he could finish the sentence, that's our look.
This has been an excerpt of the Culture Creature podcast. You can hear the full Darryl McDaniels episode in all major podcast providers.